Did you hear what happened just last night? A 71-year-old man went to bed and never woke up in pain, no warning signs. He'd laughed with his grandkids that evening, watched the news with his wife, even brushed his teeth before turning in like he always did, but by morning he was gone. His family was devastated. He wasn't battling any major illness, no heart condition, no medications out of the ordinary. Just a regular man on what seemed like a regular night. So what happened? The truth is, after the age of 70, the body becomes more sensitive to things we barely notice in our younger years. And there are a few bedtime habits, quiet little routines we all tend to overlook, that can silently raise the risk of strokes, heart attacks, or even sudden death in your sleep. And the scariest part, most seniors have no idea. These habits are even dangerous. In today's video, we're uncovering for nighttime mistakes that older adults should avoid. These may seem harmless, maybe even comforting, but they could be putting your health on the line. We'll break each one down, explain why it matters, and most importantly, show you simple, safe alternatives you can start tonight. Stick around to the end, because the final habit is something almost every senior does without realizing, and changing it could literally save your life. Let's dive in and take the first step towards safer, healthier sleep. Habit number 1 is eating heavy meals too late at night. This is one of the most common and most overlooked habits that can seriously impact your health, especially after the age of 70. Many people enjoy a big dinner or a late-night snack without giving it much thought. And if you have done it for years, it probably feels normal. But as we age, our digestive system slows down, and the way our body handles food changes. That means what felt fine at 40 or 50 might actually be harmful at 70 and beyond. Eating a large or heavy meal too close to bedtime forces your body to keep working when it should be winding down and resting. Instead of relaxing into deep sleep, your system is busy breaking down food. This can lead to problems like acid reflux, restless sleep, a racing heartbeat, and even spikes in blood pressure during the night. Have you ever woken up feeling hot, uncomfortable, or with heartburn, or your heart pounding? That late-night meal might be the reason. It becomes even more risky if you have diabetes or blood sugar issues. Evening meals can cause blood sugar levels to rise to high overnight, which may lead to dangerous fluctuations and poor heart health. Over time might also increases the chances of strokes and heart attacks. While you sleep when your body is supposed to be in its most restful and healing state. So what can you do instead? Try to eat your last full meal at least 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. Give your body time to digest and settle before you lie down. And if you really need a little something later in the evening, go for something light and gentle on your stomach. A small banana, a handful of almonds, or a warm cup of herbal tea can help you feel satisfied without putting stress on your system. Also, avoid greasy, heavy, or spicy foods in the evening hours, as they are harder to digest and more likely to disrupt your sleep. This one simple habit, eating earlier and lighter in the evening, can make a big difference in how you sleep, how your heart performs overnight, and how you feel in the morning. Habit number 2 is drinking too much liquid before bed. No, staying hydrated is important, especially as we get older. But there is a right time and a wrong time to drink a lot of fluids. If you're drinking a big glass of water, tea, or juice right before going to sleep, you might be doing more harm than good. Have you ever found yourself waking up once, twice, or even 3 times during the night just to use the bathroom? It's not only frustrating, it can actually be dangerous. Here's why. As we age, our bladder naturally holds less fluid. That means the urge to go can hit more suddenly and more frequently, and when it happens in the middle of the night, we often jump up quickly, trying to reach the bathroom half awake and in the dark. This sudden movement, especially from lying down to standing, can lead to something called postural hypotension. It causes dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. And for many older adults, that's how serious nighttime falls happen. Falls that can lead to broken bones, hospital visits, or long recovery times. And let's not forget about your sleep itself. Waking up multiple times at night throws off your deep sleep cycle. It lowers your natural melatonin levels and can affect your memory, mood, and immune system over time. This leads to feeling groggy, anxious, or even sick during the day. So what's the solution? Try front-loading your fluids earlier in the day. Drink plenty of water in the morning and afternoon when your body is active and can process it more efficiently. Then start to taper off your intake in the evening. As a rule of thumb, stop drinking large amounts About 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. If you do get thirsty at night, sip slowly and stick to small amounts instead of gulping down a full glass. Also keep an eye on things like caffeine or watery foods such as soup, watermelon, or juicy fruits. These can sneakily add more fluid to your system and send you running to the bathroom later. Just this one small shift in your routine can help you sleep more soundly and reduce your risk of dangerous nighttime falls, and that means a healthier, safer, and more restful night for you. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here, and don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a future tip for healthy living after 70. Habit number 3 is sleeping in a room that's too warm. No. A warm, cozy bedroom might sound like the perfect setting for a good night's sleep, but for older adults it can actually do more harm than good. It's very common for seniors to turn up the heat or sleep under heavy blankets thinking it will help them rest better, but the truth is this extra warmth can cause your body to overheat during the night, and that creates problems you might not even realize. We age, our ability to regulate body temperature naturally decreases. That means your body has a harder time cooling down when it gets too hot. This can lead to things like sweating, tossing and turning, dehydration, and in more serious cases, it can even increase the risk of heart strain or blood clots. Let me give you an example. Take Frank, who is 74 years old, liked to keep his bedroom around 75 degrees, and he would wrap himself in thick blankets at night because it made him feel safe and comfortable. Almost every morning, Frank would wake up drenched in sweat, feeling tired, groggy, and not well rested at all. His body was overheating all night, and that was putting stress on his heart and disrupting the quality of his sleep. So, what can you do instead? Try to keep your bedroom cooler, ideally somewhere between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature range helps your body relax and enter deeper, more restorative sleep. Light, breathable blankets, preferably made from cotton, and skip the heavy layered bedding. Wear loose, comfortable pajamas that allow your skin to breathe and help your body stay cool. You can also open a window if it's safe to do so, or use a fan to keep the air moving throughout the night. Even small changes like these can make a big difference in how well you sleep and how rested you feel in the morning. Remember, a cooler room supports your natural sleep cycles, reduces heart strain, and helps your body recover better while you rest. If this tip surprised you, or if you've ever felt too hot at night, go ahead and type cooler sleep in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more healthy habits to support your heart and sleep after 70. Habit number 4, sleeping in the wrong position is a common mistake that many of us never give a second thought to until we reach our 70s, when our body becomes more vulnerable to the way we rest, and our sleep position can actually affect our health in ways we might not even realize. When you are young, you might simply fall asleep without considering how you lie each night, but as we get older, the angle of our body and the direction we face can have a major impact on our breathing and blood circulation. It can be surprising to learn that sleeping flat on your back, for instance, may feel comfortable, but it can lead to breathing interruptions, heavy snoring, and even poor circulation that puts extra pressure on your heart, putting you at risk for sleep apnea or heart strain. Consider the example of a man named Robert, who is 76 years old. He always slept on his back, and his wife noticed that at times he would stop breathing for several seconds at a time. His sleep pattern was not only disrupting his rest, but it was also placing major stress on his heart, because his body was not getting the restorative sleep it needed. Even if you do not have sleep apnea, there's another concern. When you sleep on your right side, your heart can feel unnecessary pressure that reduces the efficiency of your blood circulation. And this is especially important if you already have heart-related problems, because even a small change in position can mean a big difference in how your body functions while you sleep. The best position is to sleep on your left side. Sleeping on your left side can improve blood flow throughout your body, support proper heart function, reduce the discomfort of acid reflux, and even aid your digestion so that your body can properly process meals before you wake up refreshed and ready to start the day. If you find that staying on your left side is difficult, there are a few simple adjustments that can help. You could try using a body pillow that keeps you from rolling over during the night, placing another pillow between your knees to support your hips and back, or even slightly elevating your head so that your airway remains open and you can breathe freely throughout the night. The small change in your sleep routine can make a huge difference in your heart health, your breathing, and the quality of the sleep you get each night. If you are still with me, please comment number 4 below and share your thoughts on this habit. Your feedback is very important in helping us create more valuable health content for everyone. In conclusion, we have covered 4 bedtime habits that might seem totally harmless, but can quietly impact your health, especially after the age of 7. These habits include eating heavy meals too late in the evening, drinking too many fluids right before going to bed, keeping your bedroom too warm, and sleeping in a position that puts extra stress on your heart and breathing. No, here is the good news. These risks are not permanent, and they are not something you just have to accept as part of aging. They are completely avoidable. With just a few small changes to your nightly routine, you can dramatically improve the quality of your sleep, protect your heart, and wake up feeling stronger, more rested, and more energized. So take a moment and think about it. Which of these habits might be affecting you? Have you ever noticed waking up at night feeling uncomfortable, sweaty, or restless? Have you experienced heartburn, frequent bathroom trips, or a racing heartbeat during the night? These little clues can tell you a lot about how your bedtime habits are impacting your overall health. Remember, awareness is the very first step. And if you choose just one habit to change tonight, it can begin to make a real difference in how you sleep and how you feel each day. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned something today, take a moment to leave a comment below and let us know which tip you are going to try first. And if you have not already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone you care about. Your support truly helps us reach more people and continue creating helpful and inspiring content. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, sleep well and stay healthy.